Hello and welcome to the Baldur Gate Enhanced Edition playthrough. As you can see, this is a bit different from the old classic interface. You have the Black Pits, which is a series of arena fights, which we'll be trying out when we've completed the campaign. So let's start a new game, and here are the pre-generated characters which you can choose from. I'll be making my own. I already tried out and made a character, so I'll import that one. He is a human, the Kensai, which is a sword saint. It's a warrior fighter kit. As some of you might know, kits aren't in the original Baldur Gates, but in the Enhanced Edition they were brought over from Baldur Gate 2. My alignment is neutral good, and here are my statistics. I want to have a high intelligence because I will dual class into a mage later on, probably in Baldur Gate 2. And I'll be using katanas and 2 weapons, dual wielding.
Your life ends here.
That's good enough.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Faerun. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Here we are in Candlekeep, in front of the inn.
All right, all right.
Let's head inside and see what's up.
If you insist.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
5,000 gold piece entrance fee. That's a cool joke, dude. Let's see what you have in your store. I'll wanna save up to buy a katana ASAP. Other than that, there's nothing useful for me right now, since I don't have much gold anyway. I might have a bit more gold than usual since I imported my character from beyond this intro.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
You left an identify scroll with Tetheriel in the inner grounds, so let's fetch it for him. I'll rush a bit in this intro stage.
Hello there.
She is looking for a copy of the history of Baldur, which she has misplaced. Let's head inside here to see what's up.
Hello.
You are the ward of Gorion, no doubt. I am. He wants to end my life. He's an assassin.
If
Kill him.
you insist.
Face I will. Make you dead and done.
Journal updated. Someone wishes me dead. Gorion is right to think we are no longer safe here, though I have no idea why someone would want to cause us harm. The attempt on my life may have been laughable, but I fear there will be more threats to come.
Your wish? If you insist. Hurry up.
Let's see if I can
Insist.
break this open. Cannot. Oops. Here is the inventory. As you can see, there are a bit more information than the original release to help out. And the journal is a bit changed, so you can see the current quests and get some more information. Hello. Let's give him the stoic answer.
Very well.
What do you
Hello. Lydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay here, beside the cow.
What do you need?
Get a potion of antidote of Hull. It's a new quest. Let's pick up her book. There's the Temple of Ogma, which is one of the deities in Faerun, which is the continent that this is on. Speed through this. This is a bit of a combat tutorial, so I just have to hit this guy. And I passed that one.
Why Moradin's hammer?
Clean the rats out of this building. Classic RPG starting quest.
Your life ends here.
As you can see, I'm dual wielding 2 daggers. Just because I was in the imported file. Normally I'd only have this quarterstaff. Why do I have... Oh, it broke my daggers. This is a thing that can happen in bullshits. weapons and armor might break due to story reasons, which will be made clear shortly.
If you insist.
I clean out the rats. There's 5 gold pieces. Thank you very much. More importantly, 50 experience. There's Hull. Give me the antidotes. He left the antidote and his sword in the barracks. So let's fetch it.
Our rules are very strict.
This is a bit of a party combat tutorial, but I'll skip it. It does give a bit of XP, but I'm already a bit ahead because of the import.
I have a blade with your name on it.
You're another assassin, so let's kill you. I'm a bit weak in the beginning. Actually, I might be for the majority of this game, if not all, because I want to dual class later
Very well.
into a mage. The Kensai kit has some cool advantages, but he cannot wear armor or use missile weapons or gauntlets and bracers. So I'm gonna be quite squishy.
Something on your mind?
But once I dual class into a mage, I
Very
can
well.
I should have
weigh up
checked
these
that.
disadvantages with the buffs. Here's Huld's longsword and an antidote.
If you insist.
Oh, you can zoom a bit, unlike the original. Let's go in here and find the tutorial for the identify scroll for Winthrop.
When conflict sweeps across the
Greetings, young one.
This is him.
great lizards of the night.
Firebeard has sent you, hasn't he? So I got the identify scroll. Let's go hand it over to Firebeard.
All right, all right.
Firebeard Elven Hair.
It's a hard to find.
That is a unique name, to be sure. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. So cast protection from evil on me, which does something. I think it gives me a bit of protection against evil aligned monsters and characters.
Very well.
Hello, Lydia. I have your
Hello
book for you.
there.
So 50 experience. Always good to have experience. Let's see. I need 1500 to next level.
What do you need?
Here, have your antidotes. There's a bit of backstory about the Iron Crisis, which is why my weapons broke. There is an Iron Crisis in the the mines of Nashkel. Hull, here is your longsword. 10 gold pieces. Thank you very much. So let's head over to talk to Gorion.
Hey, it's me, Imoen.
Hello, Imoen, my trusty sidekick. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey. She wants to go with us, so I'll ask him. She says he'll never allow it. She mentions something about a letter. Here's Gorion, so let's talk to him.
Oh,
Crap, my
child,
protection
I'm
from
glad I
evil
have found you.
ran out. Let's tell him we're ready to go.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jaheera. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
The priest heals us up, or me up.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time.
This looks ominous.
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
It's the guy from the intro who killed that guy.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
Gorion is a badass.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run, child. Get
Gorion is applying some high-level magics. Totally on that ogre. And that one too. Put up some stone skin for increased armor. Mirror image. Acid arrow. No!
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Alright, so I'll need to go to the Friendly Arm Inn.
Hey, it's me, Imoen.
Oh, Imoen! So Imoen followed us and saw what happened. I won't be rude to Imoen, she's cool. She accidentally read a letter on his desk. It might still be on his body, so let's try to find his body. Ambush sites, due north. So here we have our first party member. She is a thief. Damn it. And she has a oil of speed, which doubles movement and attack rates for 5 turns. And she also has a wand of magic missiles. That's pretty good. Let's see. She's a pure thief Most of the NPCs are just the base classes, since kits aren't designed to
Hurry
work.
up! Very
Well, they were designed to work with only the base, without the kits from Baldur's Gate 2. Let's follow this road back to Candlekeep and see what they say at the gates. The story said they won't allow me in, but I wanna explore as much as possible. One important thing about Baldur's Gate 2 is that there are quite a few maps on the world map here. So because I went south on this area, I can go to High Hedge. So I want to try to go north and east to discover as much as possible.
well.
But to finish this episode off, let's go to Gorion's body and see what his letter has to say. Wolf! Kill it!
What you want? This way.
Ranged characters take a bit of a penalty for being in melee range, so they're easy to hit. Even though my dude is unarmored, he's a better tank than the ranged character right now. Come on, kill it. Near death. Die!
What would you have me do?
There we go.
All right.
Let's keep heading north. Zoom out a bit. Up here is the ambush sites. There is poor Gorion and the guys he killed. He did quite a bit, quite a bit of damage to the ambushing party. Yeah, I think he killed 4 or 5 of them. Morning Star. Leather armor for Imwen, if she didn't have any. I think she does, but we can keep it for future characters. An unidentified belt. And the Gorion's scroll. My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write. But time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proven increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not in good conscience let events proceed without some measure of a warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that this is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and the party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all, I'm getting too old for this. E. So some guy with a name beginning with an E sent this letter to Gorion. I guess the Chardis he's referring to is me, Charges, so I guess it's Imwen too, perhaps. Let's give her the armor. Equip it. because I cannot equip armors.
What would you have me
And let's
do?
pause here for the time being. Tune in next time to for the conclusion, no, the continuation of this epic adventure.